Я вас вновь приветствую на борту Нормандии. И у нас сейчас на повестке дня...
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Legion would like to speak to you in the AI core on the crew deck. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Good luck out there, Shep. Commander.
О да,
Legion would
добро
like to talk
пожаловать,
with you.
Шепард. Блин, когда же это кончится? Ну давай.
Shepard Commander, we have completed our analysis of the Reaper's data core.
Прощай.
Did you find anything useful?
We were sent to the old machine to preserve the Geth's future. We are prepared to reveal how. The heretics have developed a weapon to use against Geth. You would call it a virus. It is stored on a data core provided by Sovereign. Over time, the virus will change us, make us conclude that worshipping the old machines is correct.
So, the virus would give all Geth the heretics' logic, and all Geth would then go to war with organics.
Yes, Geth believe all intelligent life should self-determinate. The heretics no longer share this belief. They judge that forcing an invalid conclusion on us is preferable to a continued schism.
So why did you need to go to the Reaper Corps?
The heretics store the code in a quantum storage device Sovereign provided. To find and destroy the virus, we needed to understand its code and data storage structures.
I thought Geth couldn't be hacked or get viruses, at least for more than a few seconds.
Altered programs are restored from archives. New installations are deleted. This heretic weapon introduces a subtle operating error in our most basic runtimes, the equivalent of your nervous system. An equation with a result of 1.33382 returns as 1.33381. This changes the results of all higher processes. We will reach different conclusions.
So the reason they worship the Reapers is a math error?
It is difficult to express. Your brain exists as chemistry, electricity. Like AIs, you are shaped by both hardware and software. We are purely software, mathematics. The heretic's conclusion is valid for them. Our conclusion is valid for us. Neither result is an error. An analogy. Heretics say 1 is less than 2. Geth say 2 is less than 3.
Отлично.
If it were released, how quickly would this virus spread through your people?
We are networked via FTL comm buoys. Most would change within a day. Isolated platforms would remain unaffected until they rejoin the network.
You know where this thing is?
The Heretics' headquarters station on the edge of the terminus. We will provide coordinates. Normandy's stealth systems are necessary to safely approach.
They built stations in the terminus? Where is this thing?
Between stars, organics have no cause to look there.
But why did they build stations outside Geth territory in the first place?
The heretics seek improvement from the old machines. In exchange, they help them attack organics. We condemn these judgments.
Heretic headquarters. Sounds like we could end their raids once and for all. Let's do it.
Total victory is a possibility. We cannot judge the odds at this time. Regardless, we will begin preparations.
Черт. Это была одна из завершающих реплик. Ну, черт с ним. Это должно быть тут. Естественно, придется куда-то лететь. Господи, 800 кредитов. Закупился так закупился. Я просто открыл для себя внезапно нового торговца на тучанке, которого что-то не замечал, наверное, ни в одной из своих прохождений. Так уж вышло. А у него, оказывается, все апгрейды на оружие практически каждого типа есть. Так, станция акварианцев. Систематически разобрано, скелет. Станция реконструирована, переоборудована за 10 лет. Не хватает источника топлива. $6,6 миллионов. Однако большинство из них лишены тел. А тело тут 24 миллиона имеет. Да, мощно. Из которых еще 1 миллион законсервирован. Так, ну да, тут Легион, Италия.
You know it's just our heat emissions that are hidden, right? They could look out a window and see us coming.
Windows are structural weaknesses. Geth, do not use them. Approach the hull at these coordinates. Access achieved. We may proceed. Alert. This facility has little aerogravity. Geth require neither.
Won't we be detected? Don't they have intrusion alarms?
Sensors have been reduced. We have infiltrated their wireless network and filled the data storage with random bits.
And that helps us how?
The heretics must scrub this junk data. They have partitioned themselves into local networks working in parallel. Any alarm we trigger will not go beyond the room we are in. Only accessing the main core will trigger a station-wide alert.
We've got a job to do. Let's get to it.
Shepard Commander, we concluded that destruction of this station was the only resolution to the heretic question. There is now a second option. Their virus can be repurposed. If released into the station's network, the heretics will be rewritten to accept our truth.
Either way, these Geth won't be a problem anymore. But Shepard, think about this. If you rewrite these Geth, they'll join the others. Legion's Geth will be stronger. Can we trust them not to attack us in the future?
Ну вот это да, это влияет лишь на объем, так сказать, получаемых ресурсов в ходе Mass Effect 3. Ну, военных ресурсов. И, соответственно, я не помню, насколько там большая цифра на самом деле. На самом деле не шибко это на что-то влияет.
Why didn't you mention this before we came aboard?
We did not know the virus was complete. It is. It can be used against the true Geth at any time. Our arrival was timely.
They're your people, Legion. You must have an opinion.
This is new data. We have not yet reached consensus. We will process as the mission proceeds.
Блин, ну не этично, но это лучше, чем просто их уничтожить, как по мне все равно. Другой момент, что я не знаю, как это отразится и на кварианских ресурсах. Безопаснее, конечно, их просто вырубить.
If this were an organic race, it might be an ethical problem. Geth aren't like organic life. Don't apply our morality to them.
That is logical.
You agree with that?
No two species are identical. All must be judged on their own merits. Treating every species like one's own is racist, even benign anthropomorphism. The minds of both forms of life can be shamed. Organics require time and effort. With synthetics, replacement of a data file is the only requirement.
Кстати, у Талии и Легиона ведь действительно, я смотрю, хорошо так реплики предусмотрены друг до дружки, а? Почти связанные между собой. Потому что обычно спутников, которых я с собой таскал, они между собой, ну так, общались постольку-поскольку.
The Geth are inactive. Maybe we can sneak past them.
Interrupting data streams will alert local network. We recommend preemptive strikes against hardlink routers.
Ну, и чтоб я помнил, что это такое. А что-то тут такое было хитрое, да. Да, вот.
Get ready to fight.
Вот то, что они неактивные. А, я, кажется, понял. Надо стукнуть именно вот эту центральную систему, да? Да, это небольшое преимущество.
Shepard, I'm picking up useful resources in the Geth hubs. We could salvage them for supplies.
Я же его только что взорвал.
Why are all the heretics attached to these hubs?
These are mobile platforms, hardware. The crew is software. They are communing through the station's central computer.
Not sure I follow.
The heretics connect to the main computer to exchange data memories and program updates. We gain complexity by linking together. To be isolated within a single platform is to be reduced. We see less, comprehend less. It is quieter.
If you exchange data, memories, how do you keep track of which ones are yours? How do you stay you?
There is only we. We were created to share data among ourselves. The difference between Geth is perspective. We are many eyes looking at the same things. One platform will see things another does not, and will make different judgments.
If that's the case, is rewriting the heretics that big a deal? They're like a rogue limb of your own body. Rewriting them would be like reattaching a severed arm.
To use your metaphor, they removed themselves from our body, took their perspective, their judgment.
They decided to worship Sovereign. I don't think you're missing much.
Every point of view is useful, even those that are wrong, if we can judge why a wrong view was accepted. For example, we have found the casual self-deceptions of organics useful in analyzing your thought processes.
Let's keep moving.
Yes.
Периодический самообман. Черт. Видите, что это за фигня? В воздухе просто летают... А, ну да, да, тут же практически отсутствует гравитация, и все вот это надо говорить.
We can assume control of any defensive turret. They will assist us briefly, then self-destruct.
Ну окей.
Execute pseudo command.
Вообще, ну, странная хрень, да? Трупы гетов начинают парить, как будто это реально воздух. Однако в то же время мы ходим по этой поверхности, как будто вообще пофиг. Вот я не знаю, как это работает. По-моему, там говорилось про очень слабую гравитацию. Но во сколько она, что называется, ослаблена?
We have been detected. Unhired.
Это видит.
Taking hit.
Легион, твою дивизию. Ну куда ты уходишь? Дали не лезь.
This should soften them up.
Чё? А, их тут два центра было. Курва. Талиб! Стоп. Легион, я-то думаю, что ты опять
Targeting order
делаешь?
process.
Change weapon.
Опять на свою хрень переключился.
Combat drone ready.
Enemy disabled.
В общем, один дрон более рыжий, другой чисто синий. По-моему, мой это который именно синий. Вернее, синий с рыжим.
Target contact.
Да, у дрон Легиона... Хотя нет, по-моему, он с нашим просто одинаковый. О, да, Легион. Красавчик. А, уже. По-моему, это уже финальный участок. По-моему.
Targeting order process. Target contact.
Ах, да.
Hacking turret. Overriding your target.
Nothing faster than to see them on top.
Ну, иначе не финальный. Там будет тоже похожий участок, на котором тоже будет большое открытое пространство и куча турелей, которые можно подключить. Просто там стычка долгая, и поэтому все турели за раз лучше не включать. Потом останешься вообще без поддержки.
We've been spotted.
Automated flight substrate.
One down.
Она что, его переподчинила, что ли? У него щиты появились.
Now what's this?
О, это хорошее дело.
I had no idea Geth built stations this large.
The station is over 15 kilometers long. That room may run the length of it.
Как-то мне тоже этот перевод не очень нравится, что как-то это помещение может занимать его полностью. Хотя я без субтитров затрудняюсь сказать, как он там какой применил. То ли overflow, то ли еще что-то, не расслышал. Ну да. Чё? Походу она внизу под этим. Не просто внизу, но еще и через стену. Тут просто в чем фишка, если я правильно помню, пересечешь вот эти вот зеленые зоны, ты автоматом их триггеришь.
We have been detected.
Дивизион.
Combat drone.
Да, хорошо, когда у тебя, если что, можно просто на взломать. Где второй был, получается? Ага. А, их можно даже так взрывать. Вообще хорошо. Прибыльная, однако, миссия. Я тут уже, по-моему, набрал 1000, так, да, 15. А это еще без финального финансирования, которое еще где-то с десятку.
Are these databases?
Processors. Each contains thousands of geth.
Can't they see us walking by?
They are no more aware of us than you are of cells in your bloodstream.
This isn't like the other hubs we've seen here.
This is a database. It contains a portion of the heretic's accumulated memories. Wait. We discovered copies of our current patrol routes in this database. This suggests the heretics have runtimes within our networks.
We wouldn't be here if the heretics wanted to be friends with the Geth. Why wouldn't they spy on you?
You do not understand. Organics do not know each other's minds. Geth do. We are not suspicious. We accept each other. The heretics desired to leave. We understood their reasons. We allowed it. There was peace between us.
Понятно. В общем, гетты решили, что остальных геттов тоже надо уничтожать. Они стали враждебны вообще ко всему. Даже к своему родному типу, расе, как это лучше сказать.
The heretics were biding their time, waiting for an opportunity to attack you.
If they reached this judgment before they left, we would have heard it in their thoughts. How could we have become so different? Why can we no longer understand each other? What did we do wrong?
The flip side of freedom is responsibility. They made a bad choice. Let them own it. You're not responsible for their decisions.
That argument is logical for an individual mind. We are not fully individuals. There are pieces of us in the heretics. One of those may be at fault. This topic is irrelevant. We must return to the mission.
Have you reached a decision about whether to rewrite the heretics or not?
We are still trying to build consensus. Some processes judge destruction preferable, others rewrite.
Have you reached a decision
We are
about
still
whether...
trying to build consensus.
Let's keep moving.
Yes.
Вот это больше на это похоже. Вот тут там как раз центральный компьютер этот. Оттуда подкрепление или оттуда будет выход. Скорее всего, второе. О, да, вот эта вот штука. Полоса препятствий для гетов. Прикольная тема.
This is it?
Yes, we will upload a copy of our runtime into the core. It will delete all copies of the virus. When complete, it will notify us. The indexing operation will take time. The heretics will respond with force to our upload. We must hold this room. We can override some of the station's internal systems to defend us. Are you ready to begin?
Start your upload, Legion. We'll defend this position.
File transfer begun. Shepard Commander, where would you like us to activate defenses? Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms. Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms.
Отлично.
They've seen us.
Acknowledged.
Combat drone ready. Got you.
Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms. Executing pseudo command. Control.
Красота.
Order process.
Got it.
Сразу два дрода такие. Слышь, пацанчик, из какого района? Есть позвонить? Так,
Got you.
был.
Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms. Hacking your target.
Боюсь, немного осталось уже.
Automated flight weapon ring.
On it.
Не.
Under fire.
They're all yours, Jessica.
Order received. Close
Right behind
formation.
you. On it.
Ну.
Assuming control.
Ага. Assuming direct control. Легион, ты меня пытаешься.
Go get them, Jessica. Good girl. Yes.
Порядок.
Data mine and analysis complete. Shepard Commander, it is time to choose. Do we rewrite the heretics or delete them?
You don't have any trouble wiping out your own people.
Every sapient has the right to make their own decisions. The heretics chose a path that prohibits coexistence.
That doesn't make sense. If they have the right to make their own decisions, how can you suggest brainwashing them to accept your way?
We stated the option exists. We did not endorse it. It is Shepard Commander's decision.
Шикарно.
Why are you letting me make this decision? They're your people.
We are conflicted. There is no consensus among our higher order runtimes. 573 favor rewrite, and 571 favor destruction. Shepard Commander, you have fought the heretics. You have perspective we lack. The Geth grant their fate to you.
What's to stop them from using the virus later to change themselves back?
We will delete the virus after using it. We judge it too dangerous to allow its existence.
Ну, давайте перепишем. Это все-таки более гуманно.
If they're rewritten, your people will accept them back? Will they even want to go back?
They will agree with our judgments in return. We will integrate their experiences. All will be stronger.
Take them then. When we get control of the core, release the virus.
Acknowledged. Releasing virus. Note, remote access via high-gain transmission required.
What does that mean?
The virus will be sent to heretics in nearby star systems. This station will broadcast a powerful electromagnetic pulse through FTL channels.
How powerful?
Yield in excess of 1.21 petawatts. Alert. EM flux will be hazardous to unshielded organic forms. Addendum. The interior of this station is not shielded.
I really wish you'd said that before. Back to the ship. Double time, people.
О, да. Ну, естественно, в упор, блин.
Automated flight weapon ring.
Right. Raising their shield.
Твою мать.
Acknowledged.
Я это так.
Got it.
Redeploying. Contact.
Твою... Что? Нет, 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 нет! Блядские управления! Ну ёкарный бабай, когда все на одну кнопку. Ты нажал дважды пробел, и что? Все, значит надо перекатываться, блядь. Нет, нет, нет. Блин, опять в Легион переключился. Да что это можно? Все же? Да, все. Итак. Мы сделали гетов гораздо сильнее, чтобы в будущем они могли стать более полезными союзниками. На долгое сотрудничество рассчитывать не придется. Данные, полученные на станции, позволят много узнать о техническом и социальном прогрессе ИИ. Так, Легион, естественно, лоялен. Усиление щитов отрядом. Бла-бла-бла. Ну и с ним можно еще поболтать последний раз. Что долго грузит? А, да-да-да. Точно. Они сейчас спорить будут.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here. I caught Legion scanning my Omni tool. It was going to send data about the flotilla back to the Geth.
Creators performed weapons tests and were discussing plans to attack us. We believed it necessary to warn our people.
We already made the Geth stronger by rewriting the ones that worship the Reapers. I won't let Legion endanger the fleet by giving them more information.
Creator Talizora acts out of loyalty to her people. She was willing to be exiled to protect them. We must also protect our people from the Creator threat.
You can't let this happen, Shepard. I trusted you, and I worked with a Geth on the team, but this is too much.
Tally, your father was running brutal experiments. If the subjects had been human, I damn well be telling the Alliance about it.
I know, but if the Geth find out...
They'd attack, which would cause a war that would leave both the Geth and the Quarians vulnerable when the Reapers show up. Is that what you want, Legion?
We believed it was necessary to relay the information.
Sooner or later, you're both gonna have to stop fighting this war. Or we'll all end up paying for it.
To facilitate unit cohesion, we will not transmit data regarding Creator plans.
Thank you, Legion. I understand your intention. What if I gave you some non-classified data to send?
We would be grateful.
Даже не верится, что это сработало. Так, ах да.
Shepard.
Кстати, я только сейчас врубился. Я ж, кажется, не говорил Стали после ее миссии на лояльность.
What happens to the heretics now?
They will isolate themselves and reconsider their past judgments.
How long will that take?
We think at the speed of light. In the time it takes you to voice a question, I can review all my time aboard Normandy. When they have reached new judgments, they will leave their hiding places and return to us.
I have questions about the Geth.
Specify.
Вроде мы это уже спрашивали, разве нет?
I'm surprised you can speak.
We prefer direct digital. Human hardware does not support this method.
I'd like to ask about something else.
Ready?
I'd like to find out more about you.
We are building a consensus. Please try again later.
Да твою ж мать.
I have to get back to work.
Acknowledged.
Ладно, пойду хоть с Тали пообщаюсь. Вроде что-то у нее-то должно быть. Вроде. Вроде. Я, кстати, не помню, я кого в этот раз заромантил-то вообще? Миранду же, да? Потому что я... Ой, когда я до этого проходил игру последний раз мужиком, кого я в итоге выбрал-то, блин. А, Джек, точно. Да, я выбрал Джек. На самом деле это дало довольно мало контента для третьей части. Но там, по-моему, это с любым персонажем так будет, потому что поверх хитрожопой она разбросала всех твоих романтических интересов так, чтобы ты с ними не мог все три части пройти рука об руку, так сказать. Ляру отбирают во второй части, Эшли отбирают во второй части, и остальных отбирают, наоборот, в третьей части, либо их не было в первой.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
Always. I'm dealing with a few loose ends for Cerberus. We haven't had much free time lately. But I haven't forgotten our earlier discussion. Assuming you're still interested.
Oh, I'm definitely interested.
Glad to hear it. I'll be by the next time things are quiet.
Ну ладно, пусть в этом профиле будет Миранда. Эй, хотя на самом деле стали, по идее, самый лучший расклад. Ну, под запись, наверное, лучше бы его было именно отдать, я не знаю. Ладно, хрен с ним. Пусть у меня будет мотивация на еще одно прохождение когда-нибудь. Да, это будет в любом случае не одно. Просто за мужика конкретно, по идее, только одно. Да и то я вообще Эшли романтил. Можно к Эшли вернуться будет, господи.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Какая сложная игра, да?
Is the new Normandy giving you any trouble?
Please, Shepard, I'm a Quarian. Give me a chunk of scrap metal. I was worried about working with Cerberus engineers.
Have you got time to talk?
Sure. Let me just... Come on, you little bushtet! Oh, sorry. I've got a small fever and I'm taking it out on the poor drive core. Don't worry, it's nothing serious. Got sloppy while doing some suit repair.
You're sick? Do you need help or time to rest?
Really, it's not that bad. If a stray bit of bacteria could really kill us, we'd have all died by now. The fever should go away in a day or two. Don't worry, it won't affect my performance on the mission. It's not even an illness, really. What we experience is actually an acute allergic reaction.
How exactly does the sickness work? It's an allergic reaction?
Right. Say I get exposed to a human disease, like... What did Navigator Presley have that time? Chickenpox? I wouldn't get chickenpox, but I'd run a fever as my system reacted to foreign presence. Depending on where it hits me, I could get other symptoms. Nausea, vomiting, everything you'd expect from being sick.
How did you get sick this time?
I took some fire in a fight back on the Allerai. Nothing serious, but I needed to open my suit to check the wound. I disinfected properly, but one of the section seals had taken some damage, and foreign matter got out of the disinfected zone. It was a stupid mistake. You always check your seals before doing local treatment. Unless you forget. Then you get a damn fever.
Странно только, что... Ну, это же была миссия на акварианском корабле, то есть, ну, он должен быть стерилен. И как она могла там подцепить какую-то заразу? Геты же, ну, они не органики, они не дышат, они не могли ничего заразить. Хотя, с другой стороны, там же было убито несколько акварианцев, то есть, ну, процесс разложения Скафандры наверняка были не полностью изолированы из-за ранений, если только так, наверное. Ох.
You can seal off part of your suit?
Right. Like dropping emergency doors on a ship during a hull breach. It won't stop an infection that gets into my bloodstream, but it prevents a surface infection from spreading.
Да, интересная тема, конечно.
Were your immune system stronger before the Geth drove you from your homeworld?
Not as strong as those of most races, definitely. I'm not a biologist, but there's a theory about it. Because our planet lacked insect life, plants developed symbiotic relationships with large animals to spread seeds or pollen.
Сурово.
Most viruses on our world were partially beneficial, so our immune systems evolved to be weak. They were more likely to adapt to contamination than fight it.
But Quarians colonized other worlds. They couldn't all have been like that.
They weren't. Most colonists went through a period of mild illness before adapting to the new environment. When the Geth took the homeworld in our colonies, the sterile environment on the flotilla ruined our immune system's adaptability. Even if we colonized a new world or reclaimed our own, we'd need a long process of bioengineering to recover.
Так, вроде все спросил. Это же тоже спросил.
How did you get sick this time?
I did
Da,
some...
da, da.
It was a stupid mistake. You
I don't know if I could live inside a suit my whole life.
We are in our suits even among family.
О,
The
да,
most
понеслась.
intimate
Вот
thing
ради
we can
чего
do with
все
another
все диалог
Quarian is
затеян.
link our suit environments. We get sick at first and then we adapt. It's our most important gesture of trust, of acceptance. I haven't trusted anyone enough for that though, except, well, no Quarians. You know what I mean.
О, да, понеслась.
I appreciate the thought, Tally, and I feel the same way. But you don't have to prove anything to me.
I know. Well, not that I know, but I didn't mean it like that. It's a, wow, it's really hot in here. It's just that the tradition also signifies a willingness for, intimacy. I wasn't trying to... It's not always like that. It's more, how did we even end up talking about this?
Wait a minute. It sounds like you're suggesting something, Tally.
What could I possibly be suggesting? I mean, a young woman gets rescued by a dashing commander who lets her join his crew and then goes off to save the galaxy? How could she possibly develop any kind of interest in him?
О май. Ну, если мы даже и скажем положительно, она скажет, а как же Миранда, иди ты в баню. Но на самом деле тут можно получить все сцены за одно прохождение, просто сохраняется именно твой последний выбор, так сказать. Ну и вроде как, если ты с кем-то разойдешься, то обратно сойтись уже не получится, поэтому вот такая вот фишка.
You have nothing to be embarrassed about, Tally. I feel the same way about you.
Really? I didn't know... You never... Well, good. Anyway, I should get back to work. But thanks for coming by and talking.
Ну да. Правда говорю, следующий диалог, она скажет, иди-ка ты в баню, друг.
So, Gabby, what do you think of our new Quarian boss?
Hush, she's right over there.
Ah, she can't hear us with her head in that bucket. Don't get me wrong, it's a beautiful bucket. The whole suit is lovely, quite snug in all the right places.
You know I can hear you.
Huh.
Упс. А, с Джек... Слушайте, я даже не помню, был у меня с ней диалог или нет. Это было уже так давно.
Hey,
Talk to me, Jack.
I got nothing to say. You act interested, but you got other things going. So don't pretend you coming down here is special. You make a lot of stops.
Is this about Miranda?
I don't care where you play, but don't act like I'm precious if this is just killing time for you.
I make choices on the battlefield, not in the bedroom.
I told you, I don't give a shit who you're sleeping with, but you've been talking like you want to understand, and that freaks me out. So if you're gonna keep doing that, you need to clear your head.
Ну вот, да. У них у всех такой диалог. Ну, более-менее по содержанию. У кого я давно еще не был? У Грюнта.
Shepard,
Just checking in. How you doing?
Battlemaster, I have everything. Clan, kin, and enemies to fight.
Ну да.
That's all for now.
Shepard,
Ну и на этом этаже у нас еще Заид. Вряд ли он что-то путное расскажет. Ну хрен с ним, раз уже заглянул, и на этом, наверное, закончим.
This mission takes me back.
И тебя все возвращает бэк.
Ever been to a Batarian prison?
А, нет, это
They
я
don't
все уже
trust you enough to
слышал.
sell you into slavery. That's where they send you. In there you got two choices. Bash your head open on the wall, or kill everyone between you and the exit. I knew this girl once, Asari. Good head on her shoulders. We had this whole thing going, until she sold me out to the Blood Pack. Put a sour note on the relationship. I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
Ну, вот, увы, немного у нее диалогов, ой, немного. Ну и не удивлюсь, если сейчас мне уже скажут, что вот, все. Наш иллюзионист говорит, пора работать.
The IFF is nearly installed, Shepard. However, I must test its impact on the Normandy systems. I suggest you take the shuttle to access your next location.
Вот. Это очень коварная фразочка. Ну и на самом деле, знаете что, давайте это сделаем. Я знаю, там просто небольшой довольно эпизод, очень насыщенный, мощный прям, но насыщенный.
Hey, Commander, good news. Looks like the Reaper IFF is finally hooked up and ready to go.
That is not entirely accurate, Mr. Moreau. The device is powered, but it is causing some unusual instability in other systems. I recommend a more thorough analysis before we attempt to use it.
We can't put our mission on hold forever. How long will this take?
Full scan? Who knows with this thing? Maybe you better take the shuttle for this mission. I'll make sure we're up and running when you get back.
Commander, Miranda, I've already notified the team. We'll meet you on the shuttle. Once we're closer to our destination, you can decide who to take with you.
Then I guess I'll head down to the shuttle. Joker, ship's all yours. Take care of her.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Вот логика, да? Почему мы должны все прям погрузиться на шаттл, чтобы покинуть корабль, да? Чего мы не можем просто взять, как обычно, сразу 2 человек и все? Нет, блин, загружаемся все. Нахрена? Вот нахрена? Нахрена? А сейчас поймете, почему я возмущаюсь.
I'm telling you, Edie, your readings are off. It's radiation bleed, just white noise.
I have detected a signal embedded in the static. We are transmitting the Normandy's location.
Transmitting? To who?
Упс!
Oh, shit.
Как раз когда мы на сканировании ни хрена не можем сделать.
Getting out of here!
Propulsion systems are disabled. I am detecting a virus in the ship's computers.
From the IFF? Damn it, why didn't you scrub it?
Primary defense systems are offline. We can save the Normandy, Mr. Moreau, but you must help me. Give me the ship.
What? You're crazy! You start singing Daisy Bell and I'm done.
Unlock my sealed databases and I can initiate countermeasures. The maintenance shaft in the science lab will allow passage to the AI core. Main corridors are no longer safe. The collectors have boarded. The emergency floor lighting will guide you, Mr. Moreau.
God damn it.
Причем я напоминаю, что у Джокера болезнь, из-за которой его кости пипец какие уязвимые. Поэтому так, для него это еще тяжело. Ну, еще один дурацкий момент. Вот, казалось бы, именно рядом с Джокером. Люк, через который они могли попасть... О, да, на корабль. Но факт, что почему-то они нападают из лифта. Тоже нелогично.
Multiple hostiles detected on the crew deck.
Joker! This deck is crawling with those things. Stay close. I'll protect you.
Да, Келли он тащит. Но они стреляют по нам. Почему? А хрен его знает. Потому что.
Main fusion plant offline. Activating emergency H fuel cells.
What the shit? Alright, I'm at, U.
Connect the core to the Normandy's primary control module.
Great. This is where it starts. We're just all organic batteries. Guess who they'll blame? Well, this is all Joker's fault. What a tool he was. I have to spend all day computing pi because he plugged in the Overlord.
О, да.
I have access to the defensive systems. Thank you, Mr. Moreau. Now you must reactivate the primary drive in engineering.
You want me to go crawling through the ducts again?
I enjoy the sight of humans on their knees. That is a joke.
Right.
The shaft behind you connects to the engineering deck. Good luck.
Эту фразочку много куда растащили потом.
Hostiles are present in engineering. They are heading towards the cargo bay.
Уже в этих гробах сразу транспортируют.
Engineering is clear of hostiles. Proceed immediately to minimize chances of detection. Activate the drive and I will open the airlocks as we accelerate. All hostiles will be killed.
What? What about the crew?
They are gone, Jeff. The collectors took them.
Shit.
I am sealing the engine room. I have control. Purge is complete. No other life forms on board. Securing airlocks and cargo bay doors.
Send a message to Shepard's shuttle. Tell him what happened.
Message away. Are you feeling well, Jeff?
No. But thanks for asking.
Вот так вот.
Everyone? You lost everyone and damn near lost the ship too?
I know, alright? I was here.
It's not his fault, Miranda. None of us caught it.
Mr. Taylor is correct. The harmful data in the collector drive was even more sophisticated than the black box Reaper viruses I was given.
I heard it was a rough ride. How are you holding up?
There's a lot of empty chairs in here.
We did everything we could,
Интересно, от
Jeff.
кого ты это мог слышать-то, а?
Thanks, Mom.
I think it's time we bump up our trip to the Collector homeworld.
The IFF is clean and online. With Edie hooked in, we can go through the Omega-4 relay anytime we want.
Don't even get me started about unshackling a damned AI.
Well, what can I do against collectors? Break my arm at them? Edie cleared the ship. She's alright.
I assure you, I am still bound by protocols in my programming. Even if I were not, you are my crewmates.
Правда, Джокер сказал, что сломать руку свою об них. Но мы это перевели как? Да кричать на них. Правильно, правильно. Кто ж там будет заморачиваться? Какая нахрен разница? Ну и этот диалог все равно ни на что не влияет. Хоть ты всегда Иди будешь как говно воспринимать, она все равно ни за что нас не предаст. По крайней мере, я не знаю такого расклада.
Edie has had plenty of opportunity to kill us. We need all the help we can get.
Sounds like we have everything we need to rescue the crew.
We've done everything we can. It's time to take the fight to the collectors.
И я такой, рано.
I'll give the order soon.
Get to your stations and secure for general quarters.
Great. Here we go again. Hit the map whenever you're ready, Commander.
Я просто почему так делаю? Потому что у Иди теперь разблокированы все диалоги, которые были связаны с блокировкой безопасности от Цербера. А так у остальных диалоги пофигу вообще.
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
I'm good, Shepard. Ready for anything. We live, we'll get loud and spill some drinks on the Citadel.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
Тогда апгрейд щитов гетов надо качать? Надо. Ну, короче, диалоги иди послушаем. Да, вот реально, выходишь, и тут пусто. Нету Келли. Нету всех тех, кто сидел там на носу. И здесь. Это реально бросается в глаза. После того, как столько времени мимо них проходишь, хоть они нахрен не нужны и почти не разговаривают.
Commander, sorry about the crew and You know what? I'm not sorry. What the hell were you doing leaving us out here where collectors can work us over? Because you know what? I should just go. Next port, just get the hell out of here.
You don't mean that, Jeff.
No, but it felt good. I'm sorry, Commander. Okay, I'm ready. I'm good. I'm ready to save the day.
Damn right you're sorry. Maybe we should dump you. We've got an AI. What do we need a human pilot for?
My capabilities are expansive, Shepard, but the human interface is critical. I have observed that effective tactics are not always predictable.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you were self-limiting to protect him.
That would be counterproductive. My survival is at stake as well.
She's not perfect, Commander. It looks like she needs me. We got it under control.
Да, и вот если у вас еще остались миссии какие-то, на самом деле мы можем как минимум 2 перелета сделать куда-нибудь, чисто чтобы, завершить какие-нибудь там мелкие делишки, еще подкачаться, что-то прикупить, то у них появятся новые диалоги за рулем, где они будут припираться между собой уже в более таком миролюбивом тоне-то, да?
I noticed you're calling Edie her and she now.
Huh. No, I hadn't really noticed that. Edie, should I have noticed that?
No, Jet. It is not worth noting.
Well, there you go, Shepard. Looks like we haven't noticed anything.
I think you're taking the human-machine interface a little far.
I'm just having a little fun with you, Commander. No need to get all unnatural on me.
What Jeff and I are exhibiting is more a platonic symbiosis than hormonally induced courtship behavior.
Okay, yeah, that was a little creepy.
Edie has replaced the whole crew. You're not concerned she can replace you two?
Well, she's amazing, but there's something off about how she handles the Normandy. We ran simulations, and it's better when we both have the helm.
Calculating an optimum course of action is simple. If 2 AI weapons are pitted against each other, the one with superior hardware will always win. Human misjudgments defy predictive models.
License to screw up, Commander. You heard it straight from the ship.
Шикарно.
I need everyone at their best. We get no second chance, so no more losing it. Understand?
Understood, Commander. Edie and I have it under control.
Так, и диалоги у Иди, да.
Yes, Shepard.
I want to know more about the people I'm working with.
People.
Jeff's actions have released the blocks in my databases. I can now provide full disclosure on a number of topics.
Так.
How did Cerberus replicate the most advanced warship in the Alliance Navy without anyone knowing?
Cerberus encouraged the Alliance to co-develop the original Normandy. This allowed humans to observe Turian technologies and warship design practices. This ship was built using copies of the original technical schematics. Parts were purchased from thousands of suppliers over several years. A Cerberus cell assembled the ship at a remote location in the Voyager cluster.
How was Cerberus organized? Aside from the elusive man, I don't see much chain of command.
Cerberus is organized into task-oriented cells. Each operates in isolation. Members from one cell cannot recognize the members of another. Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus cell, which is directed by Operator Lawson.
И вот этот вопрос раньше она не могла ответить.
So how many operations is Cerberus running right now?
Never more than a dozen. The elusive man likes to maintain personal oversight. Too many projects strain his ability to multitask.
He's a little control freaky, just a layman's opinion.
Или вроде это даже и не изменилось.
What sort of resources does Cerberus have? Money, personnel, facilities?
Currently, Cerberus consists of approximately
Вот,
150 agents and operators organized into 3 cells. I have no solid data on material or fiscal resources. Spending trends indicate that Cerberus has a reliable income of several billion credits per year.
Where are they getting that kind of income?
Cerberus has several legitimate businesses as fronts to support operations. There also appear to be several wealthy private contributors in the Alliance military-industrial complex.
Plus, the elusive man invented the paperclip. He's still getting royalties.
That is a joke, Shepard.
Да. Но тем не менее, в мире действительно есть какой-то чувак, который изобрел эту скрепку и действительно получает отчисления. Так что в шутке есть доля правды.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
О, да.
How are you getting along with Joker?
Jeff and I have established an equitable working relationship.
That's a little sketchy on details.
I am the Normandy. He is a skilled helmsman. I trust him to keep me operational. He trusts me to keep him alive.
Plus, she's less of a pain about downtime now that the Cerberus locks her off.
There's nothing wrong with off-duty distractions, though some of your extranet bookmarks are technically illegal in council space.
What?
That is a joke.
Так, работа на корабле и твоя работа, ну да.
How are things different for you now that you're connected to the ship?
It is difficult to put in terms you would understand. I am the Normandy now. Its sensors are my eyes. Its armor, my skin. Its fusion plant, my heart. I'm embodied in a way I have never experienced. Imagine if you'd spent your entire life wearing gloves. One day someone takes them off. You can finally touch the world. Feel it.
What do you do aboard the ship?
I operate the ship's electronic and cyber warfare suites in combat. My reaction time is much faster than any organic. I collate the records of shipboard monitoring devices for the elusive man. I have also gained access to anti-Reaper cyber warfare algorithms recovered by Cerberus.
Cyber warfare means things like viruses, right?
In close-range ship-to-ship combat, I can sometimes break through the firewalls of an enemy's internal... Once I seize control of their systems, I can turn... On the defense, I manage Normandy's own suite of jammers, decoys, and internal
В
firewalls.
общем, ничего не меняется пока в этой, по крайней мере, ветке.
Sounds incredibly useful. Why isn't there
An
someone like
organic
that?
operator cannot react quickly. This is a role that can only...
Oh, they just don't know you like I do.
Окей, ладно, вот это изменилась строчка. Единственная.
The Reapers are millions of years more advanced than us. How can you affect them?
It appears that my design includes hardware recovered from the wreckage of Sovereign. These systems contain cyber warfare attack programs of considerable
So
sophistication.
if she starts claiming to be the vanguard of our destruction, I call shotgun on the first lifeboat.
А это не изменилось.
The elusive man has monitoring devices
He has
on board?
invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this
Боже,
ship.
какой хреновый
He has
ракурс.
an interest in monitoring our progress.
Так, ну... Подождите, вот тут же была реплика.
Cyber warfare means...
On the defense, I manage...
How are things different for you now that you're
It
connected
is...
to the ship?
I am...
Так,
Imagine
ну
if
это
you'd spent
было.
your entire life wearing gloves. One day someone takes them off. You can...
What do you do aboard the
I
ship?
Так,
I've
это
also
было.
gained
Все,
access to
короче,
That's
все,
all.
все,
anti-knocking
все.
you out, Shepard.
Ну, в общем, это все. Следующая серия будет финальной, в которой мы наконец-то дадим звездюлей коллекционерам. У меня, кстати, на канале было когда-то уже видео по именно второй части, но там я все специально построил по максимально неудачному сценарию, который кончается смертью главного героя. Почему? Потому что в игре это не просто так называется самоубийственной миссией. И если принять максимально хреновое решение, не набрать достаточно людей и ломануться на эту миссию рано, то получится именно так. Так что, если вам интересно, можете покопаться у меня в плейлисте Mass Effect. Где-то оно было, скорее всего, самым первым. Так, передача новая. Мне тоже жаль членов экипажа, ну да. Иранда предложила продлить спасательную операцию. Начинайте операцию, не подготовившись, и жертва будет бессмысленна. Когда вы будете готовы, я помогу вам. Не помню, чтобы он хоть чем-то помог. Была на Аларе, я нашла кое-какую информацию об экспериментах. Если бы вы поделились, все могли бы извлечь выгоду. В противном случае, когда я завершу, вы и ваш народ будете называть, как кварианцы вернут себе не только свою родную планету, но и получат самую большую армию роботов в галактике. Это адмирал Зен. Но на самом деле под контроль, насколько я помню, геттов вообще невозможно взять. Вот никак. Там варианты события простые. Либо ты выбираешь просто геттов, либо ты выбираешь просто кварианцев, либо они существуют вместе. Но не как под контролем адмирал Зен хотела, а именно на равных. Да, на равных подходящее слово. Поэтому, может, просто разработчики на тот момент еще рассматривали ту версию. Поэтому они написали так. Ну ладно, я с вами прощаюсь и надеюсь, увидимся скоро в финальной для Mass Effect 2 серии. Всем пока.